Hi Zoe, hi YouTube friends, I'm back! So we've got another journal update for you. This was the 26th of March, so beginning of the Easter school holidays. I cleaned the house super fast because Mum and Dad were arriving at 9 o'clock and this was my only day to sort out the house before going to Spain, so I just whipped round at the rate of knots. I got up at 6 in the morning so I could start it. I managed to get it all done before Mum and Dad turned up. When they arrived, Mum wanted to take Dad on a bit of a walk round because he's easier to cope with his Alzheimer's if he's walking about. So we went on, well, I thought we were just going to probably go on a bit of a walk around the area, stop off at McDonald's, get a coffee, and then they'd get back on the train and go back to Nailsea. No. We did go to McDonald's and get a coffee, but we also walked for 5 hours. We walked literally everywhere in Weston-super-Mare, all the little villages on the outskirts, absolutely everywhere. Nearly killed my child because he's not used to walking all like that. I'm still okay because they used to drag me round when I was a child and a teenager, and I still walk quite a bit now, so I was used to it, but poor Loki. When we got into like town after walking, it's no point me describing the villages because you're not going to know Weston, but sort of after walking all these places, we I said, I think you've killed my child, and they said, oh right, okay. So they got on the train and said our goodbyes, and they went back to Nailsea, and then I phoned Jared to come rescue us because there was no way I was walking back. Yeah, we did stop for a coffee and a tea cake, though, just before they got back on the train. Got this picture here because this really looks like my mum and dad walking. It was a sunny day, believe it or not. Little picture here for the cleaning. Coffee and tea cake. I always feel really sad when they go, so I put this little heart with the pins in because I know that I won't see them for quite a while again, and although it's sometimes a bit of a stressful day with Dad, I obviously love seeing them. They're my parents, so I do feel a bit sad afterwards. I caught up in my journal and we had fish for dinner and watched IT Crowd, and the washi tape and the stickers are from Karen, from her Happy Mail she sent me the week before, so I'm just utilising them because this is the Easter week. Then Tuesday the 27th, it was raining. I caught Loki and I caught the bus to the hospital because Loki had tests because he's been feeling a bit dizzy now and again, and we've been waiting for this hospital appointment to work out what's going on with him. Just going to turn that over a sec. Don't want to see the writing. Right, there we go. So I can see the page properly now. Yeah, so they did a load of tests, and there's nothing sinister. They did wonder that when he was a baby, his nose was crushed, and his septum's always been quite bad, and he's always got like a constant cold. So they did some more allergy testing to see if that could be something to do with his breathing through there. So poor love, he had to have 12 allergy tests done on his arm. If you're not sure how they do it, they put the essence of whatever you're trying, like peanuts, and then they prick you so that you have like a little bit of blood, and then it goes into your system, and if you're allergic, your arm swells up. Poor Loki, pretty much allergic to everything they tested him for. He's still allergic to nuts, and he's allergic to cats and dogs, which we know, apart from Isabel, because you can't be allergic to her because she's a Dachshund. Grass and trees and, oh my goodness, the list went on. Anyway, so they've given him some nasal sprays and antibiotics and all sorts of things, and we'll see if that helps with the dizziness or not. When we come out, we had to wait for our prescription, so I took Loki to get some lunch at the hospital because by then it was gone past lunchtime. So we just had a sandwich, a bag of crisps and a cake, which was quite nice. It was quite nice. And then on the way back, I bought an Easter egg for Rom because she was popping over, and we had macaroni for dinner. So macaroni here, raining, Dr. Bus sandwich. I also chatted to Rachel and Zoe when I got back. Rachel phoned me first of all, and I chatted to her for about an hour, and then I knew Zoe was phoning at 7, so I had to come off the phone to her, and then I chatted to Zoe for about 2 hours. Then on the 28th, it was still raining. Dear, good old English weather. Took Loki to the dentist. Everything was all right there. So you could see why I had to do my cleaning on the Monday, because literally we were all filled up with appointments all week. So when we come out of the dentist, I treated us both to a sausage sandwich at a cafe. We had a little look around the charity shops because Loki wanted a Spanish phrase book. We didn't find one. We found a pocket dictionary, so we bought that. I did my online shop. I received Happy Mail from Vicky, which I'm just going to show you. Let's move that over there a sec. I've taken it all out of its little parcels already, Vicky, but I'll show you what I've got. So I got some really pretty fabrics here. So I got a little bit of ribbon there. This lovely bit of lace. And this one. See that? This beautiful butterfly. And this really, really pretty flower. Which is so lovely. And then she'd parcelled all the stuff up in these really little pretty little bags and little washi tape, but I'm yet to peel the washi tape off yet. So I have taken it all out of there. Oh, speaking of washi tape, she sent me these washi tapes as well. Vicky reached out to me, she's one of my subscribers, and asked if she could send me some washi tape. So after a rigorous making sure she's not a stalker, sorry Vicky. Oh bless her, I let her send me some washi tapes. I can't be too careful. Everyone jokes about that. Karen jokes about being the stalker, and so does Tracy. It's because I don't give my address out straight away, which is quite sensible really. And she sent me this. This is lovely. And these two really pretty little cards. And then all these little bits here. So I've got some little chalkboard stickers. There's another one there. And this little star. And some tags. Ooh, dropped. That's lovely, isn't it? That would make a really good little pocket, you know, for tuck spot type thing. And that. So thank you ever so much, Vicky. That really appreciate all my little goodies. You'll probably see them coming up in my journal at some point. Okay, so just showing rain and dentist. That's we were looking through the books at the charity shop, and sausage sandwich. And just feeling a bit tired that day, that's why I put that little gorgeous girl in. This is the card from Vicky, which I've put in here as well. And that just showed obviously my online shop. And oh, missed a bit. Oh yeah, and we had spaghetti bolognese for dinner, and Romain came over and gave us our Easter eggs. So that's just the spaghetti bolognese. This is to show that Vicky sent me Happy Mail. That was on her envelope, and so was this one here as well, and so was this one. So I've stuck that all in. Don't waste anything. And to show that I spoke to Rachel and Zoe the day before. And then Thursday, yes, I did actually accidentally stick that in the wrong place, hence there's a big arrow. So Thursday, it was still raining. I went to work first of all, and then I took Loki for his haircut. On the way back, we shared some cheesy chips and some sweets. So that it was raining. I was feeling a bit grumpy that day. Don't know what was up with me. It happens sometimes, doesn't it? When we got back, I was really cold and wet, so I had a nice warm bath to heat me back up again. I had to look through all my papers for Rachel because she's doing a scrapbook of Chicky's school life, because Chicky will leave school in July and go to secondary school, so she wanted some papers, so I found them out for her. We had Kiev's chips and beans for dinner and watched Lucifer. Just to show that I was sorting through my bits and bobs for Rachel. And then on Friday I gave Loki his eggs. Yeah, I know you're meant to do it on Sunday, but we were going to Spain on Monday, so I wanted to have a chance to be able to eat his eggs, or eat some of his eggs before we went. I started to pack and then realised that Loki had grown out of his holiday clothes, so it was a quick trip to Asda and Sports Direct, and I picked him up some bits and bobs for the holiday. I also got myself a Soul Cow hoodie and a new coat because they were on sale, because quite a lot of the stuff was on 80% off, and then when you got to the counter you got a further 20% off the 80% price, so really good. I packed. This is showing obviously his Easter eggs, and packed, and I loaded my YouTube video. So yep, that's that one. Rested with Jared before I went to work. On Saturday I had a lie-in, changed the beds, did a bit more of the packing. We had fish and chips for lunch, and I rested and went to work. It's the same every weekend really, isn't it? And then Sunday, it was Easter, so we didn't do a lot. I packed. The last little bits, like my phone, charger, that sort of thing. I had a big rest because I knew that I was going to get no sleep whatsoever that night. We had quiche, mushrooms and potatoes for lunch, and I went to work, and then, well, tell a lie, I got 2 hours sleep before we jetted off to Spain. So I'll just show you those last bit, little pictures there. Oh, wrong one. So just showing the Chinese, packing the last little bits. It's April and Easter, and yep. And then this one I just put the clock because we got up at stupid o'clock in the morning and went off to Spain. And then this book is finished. I've just popped in here. This was in the school paper, and it's got a little bit about Loki in there. And then in the back here, I've just kept things that's my birthday card from Karen, little card that Ali sent me. There's a little note that Tracy sent me. That was Jared's birthday card, my birthday card, 2 of the Christmas cards from my mum and dad. This one's from Zoe. It's my Mother's Day card, my Valentine's card, and a really nice birthday card from Rachel. So, and that was from Zoe as well, that I just wanted to keep. So, all those little special bits can go in the back there. And then this one, this monster, is actually finished. So, see when we started this. 25th of September, this one I started. So this has taken me up to the 2nd of April. So September to April. It's not bad, it's quite fat, isn't it? Right. I've actually, sorry that was a little bit rushed. I'm actually going to be doing my journal in a different format, which you will see in the next video, because I feel like my journal takes up a lot of my time, which I don't mind because I really enjoy doing it, but I'm not getting any arty things done, and I like to do a bit of drawing and a bit of doodling, a bit of colouring, and it doesn't give me the opportunity to do this because in these type of books, because it was obviously a cookbook, I'm mainly trying to cover up the pages. There isn't anywhere to draw in it unless I stick further paper in, and then look what happens if you put more paper in. It turns into the monster. So watch out for my next journal video. It's going to be a little bit different. So if you've liked this, please like, feel free to subscribe and comment, and I hope everybody is having a fantastic week.